G'day, it's Jamie, and welcome to Where's My Yowie. Today, I'm reading an old newspaper report about a Thylacoleo, or big cat sighting, at Jerrabomberra, New South Wales in 1913. So we'll get into it. This was published in the Queanbeyan Age on Tuesday, the 5th of August, 1913. Titled, Another Wild Beast Scare, the Jerrabomberra Lion. From time to time, scares and alarms have been created in various parts of the interior by the alleged apparition of strange animals. From the hairy man of the western ranges of the Upper Murrumbidgee to the Thylacoleo tiger, and various theories have been propounded to account for these apparitions. Hitherto, the hairy man has been our local pet hobgoblin. The tiger has been the terror of Marulan, Bulli, Bombala and Thylacoleo. But according to the story which we have to tell, the legendary hairy man of these parts has been superseded by a veritable lion or lioness. The sex of the animal doesn't matter much, except that the female lion is said to be fiercer than her lord and less magnanimous. To come to the story which suggests the foregoing introductory remarks, something happened at old Jerrabomberra Heights last Friday, which has been the talk of the town ever since, in more or less exaggerated form. If a man suffering a recovery from an overindulgence disappeared last Friday, nothing was surer than that the Jerrabomberra Lion had chewed him up. If a belated woodcarter or seeker of a stray make failed to put in an appearance, the same fate had befallen him. Now, what are the simple facts? What the plain unvarnished tale responsible for these exaggerations and alarms? Simply as follows. Last Friday, Mr. W. Brooke Jr., a gentleman to whom no one can fairly impute a state of nerves predisposing one to seeing snakes or other monstrosities, the creation of a disordered brain, a gentleman, in fact, whose word may at all times be relied on for plain veracity, took his pea rifle and ascended the slopes of Jerrabomberra in a quest of such game as not scheduled for protection under the game laws of the state. In his quest of his quarry, his attention was suddenly arrested by the back of a huge tawny animal, couchant, to use a term in heraldry, on the ground not far ahead of him. The thing, scenting danger, rose to a rampant position, again to quote heraldic terms, and gazed at the intruding biped. This was quite enough for its disturber, for recognised the beast to be a veritable lioness. Mr. Brooke, exercising that discretion which is said to be the better part of valour, beat a retreat at double quick, without observing the further action of the big tawny animal. Reflecting that the telling of the simple facts of his adventure would expose him to ridicule of the sceptical, and yet feeling that it was his duty to brave the consequences and report what happened, Mr. Brooke took his way to the police station and made his report to Senior Sergeant Wood, who pinned faith in the bona fides of his informant. Next day, last Saturday, several of our townsfolk, having no reason to doubt the veracity of Mr. Brooke's statement, organised a drive in the locality where the beast was reported to have been seen. But although a thorough search was carried out, no sight of the animal, nor even footprint or other evidence of its presence was discovered. Those who know Mr. Brooke take him seriously and have no hesitation in believing he saw some strange and fearsome beast, and his demeanour throughout, and his braving the ridicule his report has exposed him to in some quarters, are proof of his veracity. It is possible that a lioness has escaped from some travelling menagerie at some time, and somewhere, and found its way to the locality where it is so soberly asserted to have been seen. The end. This is pretty interesting. I wonder whether he saw a big cat or a Thylacoleo. He said it was a huge, tawny animal, and he recognised the beast as a lioness. So I'd love to know what he actually saw. Okay, that's it from me. I'll get back to you all next time. Bye.